Hi everyone. Today I saw a video that uh, I would like to show you. It's all this Franciscan minor friar. I suppose he is Franciscan because he is dressed like in gray. The Capuchins, I think they dress in brown, if I am not wrong. From this channel of somebody called Aston Pinto. Looks like an Arab face, but I'm not sure. Could be Mexican. Okay. So let's see what it says because I wanted to know if this is right or this is wrong according to what I saw. So let's start.
Yo, how you doing, fella Augustino here? Yo, did you hear what happened? The Pope apparently said something and it is blowing up. Oh my gosh. But we're gonna break it down because we have to see what he really said. Right here, it's Wednesday, and here's the word.
Okay, Wednesday.
Okay, so the Pope was featured in a documentary, and every single news outlet on the planet is saying that the Vatican is changing its stance on homosexual unions, and that the Pope is the first Pope ever to say this stuff. And hold on, what did he really say? Can I just tell you that here's a commercial. This is where it really comes in handy to speak Spanish, because he said it in Spanish, and the interpretation is like, well, a couple things. I'm going to finish this video with 5 points that will help you speak to other people about what just happened.
Okay, tell me.
Going to be in the conversation going on. But let's listen to what he really said, and I got the clip right here. It pays to have contacts in Central America. And I'm going to translate it to you. I'm going to translate what he said using his language, but translating it as it's really said. Here we go.
La persona homosexual tiene derecho a estar en la familia.
Pope Francis said that a homosexual person has a right to be in a family. Some people.
Yeah, an homosexual person has the right. You has a mother and a father, and you should have a family and be part of that member of the family, indifferent of your sexual orientation.
People were saying that, that means that they have the right to have children and they have the right to have family. But he qualifies his statement with what he says right now. Let's listen in.
Okay.
Son hijos de Dios, tienen derecho a una familia. No se puede echar a la familia a nadie ni hacer la vida imposible por ese.
He said that you can't just throw somebody out of one's family just because they're a homosexual person. And so this is actually talking about people whose families probably feel that they are rejected from their families because they feel homosexual attractions.
Yeah, that's the statement that I said before. They cannot be thrown. No pueden ser tirados of the families. That is a good translation.
This is not what the news outlets are misrepresenting the Pope's words to be. But wait, there's more.
Lo que tenemos que hacer es una ley de convivencia civil. Tienen derecho a estar cubiertos legalmente.
So what Pope Francis just said is that what we have to do is establish a law of civil convenience.
No.
It's like the coexistence, the civil coexistence. And the way, by his second statement, is that he understanding that is that they have to be protected legally. In other words, homosexual persons have to be protected legally. He's not saying that it is a homosexual civil union, like so many other people are saying. So you just heard it from him himself, and it's not exactly things. So here's 5 points real quick. So that
It is a thing that I disagree with him. He say coexistent. There is no coexistent in the Spanish word when he say convivencia. That word is wrong in Spanish. When you say civil, convivencia civil is a civil union in English. So you have to translate it in the context of the country. So first of all, I am from Colombia. Yes, my name is Christian, and I am going to help you with that part because it is very complex. As I am Colombian, this has a different meaning. I'm from Mexican. I'm from Argentinian. The Pope come from Argentina, right? So in Buenos Aires, it has a different meaning. Yeah, you don't say una unión coexistencial or something like that. Is thrown in Spanish. Okay. So maybe what the Pope want to do is a new law, to create a new law to protect the homosexuals, or actually could be a new law for the marriage of homosexuals. So I don't know. You had to talk with the Pope to clarify that subject. It can be more clear. Yeah. To have a family, okay, it's clear what he's playing, but then the last sentence is wrong in Spanish. Okay, so I'm going to give you some examples. Union Convivencial. What is that? This is a website from Buenos Aires. It's the government of Buenos Aires, the capital of Argentina. Yes, they say Union Convivencial. Yes, and this is the civil convivencia union. Yeah, so you have to be careful with what you are saying. Yes, it is clear, and this is another part that is come from an state in Mexico. Yeah, and state of Mexico say that sociedades civiles de convivencia. Yeah, civil convivence. Say so again, they use convivencia civil. Yeah. So what it does mean if you translate this in a translator? The actually translator, they do it wrong. Yeah. It's the same like, for example, using hermeneutics. Yeah. Hermeneutics is it looks into the culture, it looks into the country, so that they be able to interpret what they say. You cannot interpret something without the culture. So, for example, this law that is in Spanish, if you translate it as consistent, civil consistent, that doesn't mean nothing in Spanish. Yeah. So if you translate this, like for example, to English, the civil society coexistence is a contract that is constituted when two natural persons of different or of the same sex, of legal age and with full legal capacity establish a common domicile, with the will to performance and mutual help to organize their life together. The cohabits that constitute it will have the character of the civil partner, you see. So you have to be careful when you are using words. And also because we have the Royal Academy of Spanish, that is a structure that manages all the meanings of the word, the construction of the words. So the Pope has to be careful what he's saying. He cannot come out with words that they don't exist when they talk, and he's using his own culture. Yeah. So the verb of civil could be contract a matrimony in verb. In adjective, there is a lot of adjectives, but there is no convivencia. There's no existence of convivencia. There is society civil, yeah, civil society, sorry. There is matrimony civil, matrimonio civil, civil matrimony, sorry, because we put the adjective after, no behind, when you're talking in English. So it's very different. So let's continue with the video.
When this comes up in conversation, you're going to know exactly what to say. Number one,
Okay.
the Pope was misunderstood, misquoted, misinterpreted.
No.
It shouldn't surprise us that, all the media outlets are just like jumping on this, and some even Catholic media outlets are saying this. Why? Because they got this from one group, and then like that's how it goes out. That's not what he said. Always listen to what he really said. Number two, the church cannot change revealed truth. The church's teaching on marriage is revealed to us, it's given to us by God. We don't have the freedom of changing it. Number three, there are different levels of official church teaching. So even if the Pope had said what some people think that he said, he is saying this in an interview with a press agent. This is not anywhere near an official church teaching. Did you know that there's levels of official church teaching, beginning with an ecumenical council? And then we have something that's called the magisterium. Through the Pope, there's extraordinary magisterium, like the ex cathedra statement of the Immaculate Conception and the Assumption, and then there's the ordinary magisterium, which is like teaching that's developed through the bishops, through the congregation of the doctrine of the faith. And then there's all these other little teachings, the encyclicals, apostolic letters, apostolic exhortations.
Very good, yes, that's right. The Pope cannot wake up tomorrow and say there is a fourth person of the Trinity. There is just three, right? It is something that is true. It's Catholic teaching that when I say, for example, a marriage is between a man and a woman, that is something that is true. The Pope cannot change that. Yeah. In an interview doesn't mean that is something that is that the church now believes that. No. Or an encyclical letter that is a letter from the Pope that circulates around the believers is going to be an official teaching of the church that we all believe. No, we don't agree with the Pope in certain instances, but that doesn't mean that the Pope cannot fall into error. Yeah, the Pope is infallible when it comes to Catholic teaching of the truth, and it has to meet with all the church, the bishops, the cardinals, everyone, to decide what is true. But the Pope is not impeccable. He can make mistakes. Yeah.
So many things that we have an official teaching, and if you notice something, no, okay. Maybe the Pope, point number 4, needs a little bit more media savvy, because he should know that this is going to be taken out of context. But he knows that this isn't an official church teaching. Do you? Apparently the New York Times doesn't. Apparently nobody else does it. Washington Post doesn't, because they think that this is the church changing its stance. That's not how it works, people. This is not how the church works. And number 5, the Pope was misquoted, misinterpreted, and misunderstood. Let's listen to what he said. Let's clear the air, and it's okay. No biggie. The media misquoted the Pope again.
Misquote? No, I don't think it misquoted. I think it was a right translation. There is a civil union, yes, because when you translate it in English, there is no real translation in what it says. This translation is not right. There is not this meaning in Spanish, yeah. So again, there is this part that I say always is to protect the marriage, yeah, and also for avoid the scandals. And I always say that Brian Anderson, that is always a protector of the marriage. He always say that there is a word there that is the law of the human, and there is a law that is the divine law, and we must, as Catholic, follow that law, that marriage is for a man and a woman. And that is all I want to say about this video. Thank you so much. Bye bye.